What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
What's going on, everybody? It is TimbukTuesday from TimbukTuesday. And I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio LLC. They have 2 convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh? Yikes.
Hey, partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it, but I might get obnoxious. I want to hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I want to feel your vibe. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build a shrine.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Yay. Y'all know what it is. Timbuktu in this bitch. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today? Hope y'all feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Y'all know who I'm in this bitch with. Shout out to Lou. Skip to my Lou.
What up, Scoop?
Not much, man. What's up with you, man?
Shit. How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. I can't complain. I can, but you know how to go.
Yeah, we can't complain, but for what?
For sure. You know, I enjoy her every 2 weeks, man. What's up with you,
Bruh.
man?
Man, this is our therapy because at this point, nigga, this is the only time we get to actually have full conversations now.
Facts. And today is gonna be a short show, y'all. Today is gonna be a short show.
Short special show today.
Right. It's 1 hour special. I got a show tonight at Front Street Social.
What time is that?
It's at 7:30. Time to start. It's in Berea, Front Street Social. That's 107 Front Street, Berea, Ohio. I don't know the zip code. But if you put in Front Street,
Leave it to black people.
right.
About half information.
Hey, I got enough. It's 107 Front Street, Berea, Ohio. If you can't find that, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Hopefully you can make it. If you can't, you can't. Hopefully you can, though. What you got going, man?
Shit. Still nursing my wounds from that motorcycle accident.
Yeah, see your ace bandage on and shit.
Yeah. I got rotation. Nothing's torn. Nothing's broken.
Good.
Sore ligaments. That type of shit.
That's what's up.
Swelling's going down.
You look like you walking a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. But I can flex my ankle, so I can like bounce and all that type of shit.
My nigga trying to jump out the gym again.
Yeah, trying to get there. And the summer here, so you know it's that time.
For sure. So you got a safari on and shit.
I know, man. I'm out here looking like y'all can't see the pants, but the pants match the jacket.
Stand up, nigga. Let's show them niggas, man.
I'm tired. Looking like a old school mob boss with a matching track jacket, you know. It's like I'm the one that come in after, like everybody else is supposed to be in suits. I come in chewing with an apple in my hand or some shit. It's like, yeah, you know, when you see me, you're fucked up, right?
Right. Right, though.
Tracksuit Walker.
Right. Shout out to Tracksuit Walker, man. That might be the new day, man. That's gonna be the day for next 2 weeks. Tracksuit Walker.
Shit, man, what you got shaking this weekend?
This weekend, I am doing a food review for this wing off competition I am judging.
Where's it at?
So our first one is at Zanzibar, which I have not been to yet. So
I love you some Zanzibar.
I have yet to be there.
It is food that will definitely give you the itis for sure. It will give you the itis. I will get that chicken and waffles any day.
It's that good, huh?
Give me some soul rolls. The yams is damn near made like Linda's, so it's like it's damn near it'll put you to sleep.
That's what I want. Hold that headset real quick so we can turn it up. Oh, might be you. Okay, there we go.
All right.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for that, man. Speaking of tracksuits, man, have you been keeping up with the NBA finals?
A little bit, not as much as everybody else, because you know what I mean. I don't give a fuck. So I know the Celtics won the first. I think it was like 100 and something to 100 and something else.
120. All right. It's 120 to 108, I believe, and it was a comeback. So
yeah, I heard there's a comeback in the fourth.
Yeah.
Then the Warriors won this game 2. It was the Warriors up, Celtics alone. So you know that works too.
Yeah, they've been balling, man. It's definitely nice to see, like, you know, the teams, because they balling. They really are balling. Like Boston surprised me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, but not so much a surprise. Like, so I'm an Al Horford fan, but I didn't think he was gonna be able to do
what he's doing,
what he's been doing to Giannis, especially what he did to Giannis. I mean, he didn't necessarily demolish Giannis, but he put up a fight and he did what he needed to do. So shout out to Al Horford.
All I know is somebody sent me a tweet and said, "Don't matter who wins, MVP is gonna be light skinned."
Shout out to the light skinned niggas. Shout out to the light skinned niggas, man. Speaking of Warriors, so they sent me a post where Michael B. Jordan was at the Warriors game, man. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man.
I've been having an interesting conversation about that all week from certain people and certain women.
So do you know the full scoop? What's going on with him?
I don't know the full story. The story I got so far from people word of mouth and me not caring to do research on shit I really don't give a fuck about. Essentially, Lori Harvey broke up with him. Michael, I guess he had proposed, and she had said no, and he was heartbroken. So having conversations, all the conversations I'm having with a lot of women, she's young, which a lot of this shit is very contradictory. And it's a lot of good topics that came up out of it. They're like, well, she's young, she has money. What is she getting married for? So young for?
How old is she?
I think there's a 10-year difference. She's like 25, he's 35.
Oh, she ain't ready. Don't do it, Michael B.
Which is fair, but then it's like, all right, imagine being in your 20s. Why are we in relationships if this shit not going? If this is women's, again, just in general terms, if this is women's concepts or thinking behind it, well, she has money, so that's the only reason why y'all like. So if she didn't have money, now get married. So now you're only marrying him for his finances. She's young. She this time to live her life. All this. So then what's the pressing emotion in this your average person who just doesn't have their type of money, that type of caliber yet? It's the same thing minus the money. Live your life. Why are you so pressed to be tied down?
Facts.
Anybody never give me no fucking answers, and then I'll just be talking. So talking thoughts. Verbal vomit.
I definitely think it's your reasoning. Like, I know for me, like I don't have time to be trying to chase like 50 girls around. Like, I ain't trying to chase 50. I mean, I ain't even trying to chase one. Like, I just want you to be around thing.
I'll chase one if the chase is mutual.
Facts. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, I guess people who are like, oh, you didn't call me all week, but I text you and you never responded all week. I text you multiple times this week. You ain't say shit. So like, what do you want? So then you're gonna call me and now you want to argue for what? And then your excuse is, oh, I'm a terrible texter.
I have a terrible texter.
Like, that doesn't mean shit. I still reached out. If again, I've said it on here before, it's learn how to speak each other's languages. Like, if I speak Spanish, you gotta learn to speak Spanish. If you speak English, you gotta learn to speak a little English. So it could be both got to become bilinguals at some point.
For sure.
You can't half-ass and just, I'm gonna learn a couple words. Like, no, you gotta learn. If you truly want said thing, you gotta
work for it.
Yeah.
Anything that you want, you gotta work for it. That's why I'm here working behind this board. Because I like this shit, man. Yeah. I definitely like this shit.
I'm here every other 2 weeks just to keep you company.
I be needing this, man. Not just necessarily the person to bounce off of, but like, honestly, it's you and me. Like,
this is us. This is back to this. I feel like no matter where I go in life, this grounds me. Our conversations grounds me. You couldn't give me, if I became a billionaire, I become a supervillain. You'll be the reason I don't. You'll solely be the reason I don't become a supervillain.
Why is that?
Because you'll ground me like, nah, do you really want to bomb Canada? You like Toronto. Like, you're right. Like, it'd be shit like that. Like, do you really want to work? Like, and then you're sitting like that type of money. Because again, people become jackasses. I'm not really saying I'm a jackass, but
they ain't gonna be able to tell you shit.
People ain't gonna be. I deal with what I want to deal with, and I just usually try to stay out the way. But then funds play a part with stuff. Just again, back to the full circle of the conversation. If everybody's looking at her like, oh, she has money, so if she didn't have money, then now you
stay.
Now you stay. Like how I feel like today's world doesn't value marriage anymore. Like how we were grew up learning to value marriage in a certain way. Like, and which is fair. The world is show like maybe that old way isn't the same. So like, it's dating. Like, I ain't ready for this type of shit no more. Like, or even I could deal with it, but then it's just like you can't utilize the old ways to your advantage in this moment because it benefits you. But then
this magic moment.
Yeah, like, what are we talking about here? Like, this shit's like, it's so unbalanced. Everybody always wants what they want and never wants to do what the other person's thing, and be like, this is one-sided. Like, you see it's one-sided, and all it does is, even if somebody stays, at some point they're gonna get fed up. And they're either gonna leave correctly or they're gonna do some fucked up shit, and then it's all fucked up.
What up, Ma?
Mommy.
Shout out to my mama, man. My mama the best. It's funny, I was walking to the cafeteria at work today, and this lady I had met, she seen me, she was like, You Diane's son. You look just like her.
That'd be the funniest when somebody you don't know, like they know your family and they just like, oh yeah, you like, bruh, I'm Val's little brother for the rest of my life.
Even though you definitely double her in size.
Bruh, I ain't like
y'all might be the same size now.
Nah.
And not at height at least, but
like and then Ellis too. Like, oh, I'm spitting image of him at this point. You Jackie's boy. Yeah. Can't even do nothing. Can't even lie.
That's funny. Now that you say it, I don't know how many people I didn't get to say you Tim's son. I mean, obviously, in the neighborhood, they know I'm Tim's son, or they call me Lil Tim, or they anything that's referencing that your daddy's son. Like, but
what up, chick?
You're not Tim's son. You're right. I just found out who my dad was. Christy, what up, Christy? She said, what up, Skip?
What up?
Bells. So shout out to Suzy Wee real quick, man. Suzy Wee Sub Company. I just need to speak on this, man. So mom got her first experience with Suzy Wee.
I say, how did that Fupa pack work out for you?
Oh, that Fupa pack was amazing. Mom loved it. The other Fupa pack, Precious won. So once I see her, she's gonna get her fresh Fupa pack.
Fresh Fupa.
Hopefully her Fupa fresh now. But it's gonna be fresher once she get that Suzy Wee. Mom was like, man, this soap's so good. It don't dry your skin out. It smell great. And mom loved like that they got a clean linen scent.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a clean cotton, something like that. I forgot the name of it. But it's blue and white. And it smelled like a fresh linen scent. I want to say it's like cotton or something. But mom was like, oh, that shit is like my favorite. Like, she's like, I love that shit. It's so good. So now mom's about to be, it's clean cotton. I knew it was, I was close. I was there. Yeah. Know the name of the products I use sometimes. What's that one deodorant? Diploma. I think that's it. I use that Diploma. It's some good deodorant. But hey, Christy, y'all dabbling in deodorant at all? Because if y'all dabbling in deodorant, you definitely like I go through like a stick of deodorant in a day and a half. Like I got too many places to put deodorant. Like so, hopefully y'all, if y'all come up with especially like a clean cotton deodorant, I'm gonna lie to you. That one and
if you can pop up with some lavender, I fuck with it.
I think she actually has a lavender soap already.
Oh,
I believe they do. But she uses natural scents like that. Lavender.
I'm about to place an order.
Fresh Fupa pack, only $25, Louis. You get she said I didn't make deodorant at this time. All right, I don't make, I'm sorry. But I'll look into it for sure. I've seen you put more deodorant under your titties than under your armpits. Well, see, y'all got the facts right there. I ain't never lied about my my deodorant use. So I was in this class one day. She said she do have lavender, by the way. So yep, definitely get with Suzy Wee if you want some of that lavender soap. And I'm pretty sure it smells good. Like their soap, like it's like, so you know how you got to use some of the soaps that's like fragrance free.
Mm-hmm.
She got their soap is like fragrance free without being fragrant free. Like it is that quality and that safe on skin. And me and mom got sensitive skin as is. So definitely want to use that if you got that you same way. I remember you was like, yeah, I can't use this, like anything with this type of shit in it. You was like, here, you can use it. I guess my skin ain't as sensitive as yours. So, I can use all that shit.
I can't. So I can, like with gel deodorant, fuck a nigga up.
For sure.
Down for the count.
Shout out to Grape. What up, Grape? That's the homie right there. She said her pine tar is left unscented, which I still think is like a He said he love a pine tar, Christy. So you definitely gonna have a buyer here. Yeah, no gel deodorant. That's a fact. I don't like any type of gel deodorant. I will use a roll-on if I in like a pinch. But I don't like any of that stuff because it's still wet. It still makes me chafe, and it'll be like just as bad if I ain't had deodorant.
Gel, even if it's the regular deodorant with a gel strip, I remember they used to have those.
Oh, them bitches break me out.
Boy, be like, I can't put my arms down.
Yeah, them bitches break me out. What up, Dave? Shout out to Dave. Yo, Dave.
What's going on, Dave?
Most people are allergic to the sodium lauryl sulfate. I think that's the one that the sulfate. I know the sulfates that you said that. All commercial soaps have them. My soaps don't. Talk your shit, Christy. Talk your shit. She said my soap ain't got that shit in it, nigga. She ain't say nigga, but I'm gonna say it for her, nigga. Only the old school shit that come in the old school little bottle. the roll-on, right? Yeah, like the Avons and shit. The little Avon roll-ons. I can use those, and like I said, it's got to be in a pinch. Like I'm not using that every day. If I'm using that every day, I'm gonna break out on at least the second or third day. So I do not use that. Mitchum's, yeah, that's a good one too. The little green. I think it's a green deodorant. Yeah. That one, definitely use it. But so we was talking about Michael B. Jordan, and it kind of brought me to the point, made me think about this, like, all a man wanted was, his woman to be, part of his piece. I feel like anyway, if you trying to marry a woman, she brings you something, and usually that's got to be peace. So obviously that's not the case for them. But it's always made me think, like, what's your place of peace?
As far as
where do you feel the most at ease? Like for me,
my house, nigga.
Yeah, but like, is it like, so for me, at the end of the night when I get into the driveway and I'm sitting in the car,
yeah, like you always that's your place of peace. Your driveway in your car,
sitting in the car listening to music. That is like one of my biggest places of peace. Like shit, I damn near lost my marriage because of it. Like she would get mad because I would get home and sit in the driveway in my car.
So question, what if that was advocate, I gotta be petty.
Yeah.
What if her place is peace? What if her place of peace is you next to her in the bed?
I mean, obviously I get there, but I'm gonna need my at least 30 minutes, nigga. I mean, and it's not even that. Like, if that's your place of peace, obviously we're gonna spend time there. I'm gonna spend at least 4 hours there. Shit, if I gotta sleep, shit. So shit, come.
So question, does that count as spending time? Like, I love this argument every time. We be like, does it count as spending time if y'all asleep?
I don't think. I mean, I'm not gonna say that that's spending time, but like it's definitely like sometimes that body to body. Obviously you don't have to necessarily be talking when you enjoying each other's company. So yeah, it can be spending time. Now, obviously, if I'm just, hey, all right, bye, like good night. Like, yeah, obviously that's not spending that much time. But like if I'm talking to you on the way to sleep, like we talk for at least a good 30 minutes. If we talking for like at least 30 minutes, like I feel like that's spending time, and it's apparently quality. Like, only thing if the TV's on in the background, that's the only thing that's on, and we sitting there just talking, have a conversation. Like, I feel like that's spending time. I mean, and a lot of times it would be like the leftover conversation from dinner, because I like to sit at the table. Like I didn't like to talk text all day. I wanted to come home and over dinner we have a conversation about our day or just whatever we wanted to have a conversation about. And generally,
okay, Cosby,
right, and generally, that conversation will lead over to the bedroom. Now, regardless if it was after we fucked or not. So, but it was still like that was the quality time that we had. And at least for me, like I felt like that. you know, she said after you know, we had our, I guess you could say, our closer conversation, that she felt the same way when she realized how much it actually meant, you know, having that moment to talk over dinner,
Yeah, but
and not
it's
text
always
all day.
it's always funny when when it's like when it's said after the fact, where it's like, damn, if we had this shit together, we wouldn't be where we at fucking now. Or
Right.
like one of those, those stupid type of arguments where it's like, oh, is this? Oh, it's no, in the moment. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yada yada yada. After calm heads prevail, they'd be like, duh, it was this.
Yeah. Type shit. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, sometimes you don't see what you got till it's gone. Not to say I was the best nigga ever.
Fuck that. I'm the best nigga ever.
Talk their shit. Talk their shit.
I got in a conversation last night why I'm been single, and I'm just like, because I'm not getting what I want. So why should I just hand out a title just for your comfort?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Like, I'm not just, like, for me, like, I'm not just about to give a, like, especially now after I done been married, like, I'm not getting in a relationship just to be in a relationship.
Yeah, and I feel like that, and I feel like most people, this situation, not knocking Lori Harvey, she wanted to play like, she didn't want nothing serious. So then why get in a relationship with man?
The Fluff in the building. What up, Fluff? Shout out to the Fluff, man.
Yep.
Hope that shoulder is doing well.
Big Fluffy.
He gonna be trucking shit in no time.
But like, why get in a relationship with, like, not knocking Lori? Like, she didn't want clearly she didn't want nothing serious. So then why get in a relationship? Y'all could have just casually dated. He probably would have still did majority. Like, he's doing, like, I think somebody sent me a post like a while back. I don't know whatever it was, maybe Valentine's Day or some shit.
Yeah.
It was something like that. But he like rented out the what's the shit with the water animals, the aquarium. He like rented out the aquarium.
The shit with the water animals.
Yeah, all of that.
The penguins and shit,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. No, they got land animals, not the zoo.
The stingrays. And
The touch tank.
With the manatees and the motherfucking.
But like, he like rented out, and all that, which like those gestures are nice. Those are, I ain't gonna say grand, but grand gestures, and yeah, fuck it, those are grand gestures. Where you probably, but it's like she wanted the benefit of that, but not the serious relationship. But well, even then, it's like, what are you expecting this relationship to go? It was just for fun, for the weekend. Like, what does, like, right. Nah, like, y'all could just casually date, and then none of this would be that. Like, we just casually date. Right. I feel like relationships are like, all right, this is long call type shit. If you get a title of girlfriend, the next step evolving into a wife. That's the purpose of this. Most people just want to be girlfriends or boyfriends, and it's like, I'm cool.
Like, I don't want that. I don't want that obligation if I'm not gonna get anything out of it. And it's not necessarily like I want something like that out of it, but if I'm going to put my time and dedication into someone, it's to eventually get married.
Yeah, that's why like I ain't dating. Ain't nobody been my girlfriend in like 10 years. And like, I've said this after I broke up, because I knew then. I'm like, man, no, my next girlfriend's my wife. Like, I'm not like, what for what? Like, all this, you want a title just because you want to, I feel merch coming soon. My opinion.
Shout out to the Dripathon.
I feel like most people want a title women wise for just so, like, if they do promiscuous things, they're not looked at or frowned upon, which I feel like that's a society thing. That's society's fault.
Yeah, and I say fuck them. Like, live.
Like, if you want to live, promiscuous, go ahead. But like,
do you?
Like,
trust me, I have no problem with you doing you.
Right, and it's just like,
do me while you doing them.
Like, but you just don't waste my time, because at that point, like, all right, because now when I'm asking you stuff that I want, because the stuff you want, if we're in a relationship, the stuff you ask me that you want, if I can supply it, I'm going to try to supply it. Where if I do the same, I should be getting it, but it's usually one person in these scenarios usually wants more than the other one does.
Yeah,
in this scenario, like, so what the point of dating might be like? What's the point of dating him for him to now he wants to propose, even if you're not ready yet?
Yeah,
like, but y'all end up breaking up, and it's like, because you didn't want to be married, you didn't want to be married right now. You still why not be married right now? Because overall, if the goal is the rest of your life with him and he's ready. So not dating him means what? You gonna get to run the street some more? That means you don't. That means you clearly want to be single,
right? just go be single. Like that's
Yeah.
cool.
Or
Like,
just casually date.
like,
Do
I'm
your
okay.
thug thing. Like,
I'm okay with that. Like, and see, I feel like, well, at least the last situation that I was close to entertaining, like, she was such like, why won't you make me your girlfriend? Like, it's not about
I
that.
feel like
Like,
that's a red flag. Like, I mean, just the pressing of we should be together, or that clock. We've been talking for fucking 6 months. Like,
we wasn't even talking that long.
I'm
like,
I'm just using the number.
right.
I'm just using the number because
Right.
I feel like they count them days and they be like,
Yeah.
we should be together by the end of this month.
It's been 1,640 hours.
Like, bruh. Why do you want to be like? And then you start asking why. I feel like my mom always told me to ask why.
Right.
And
Wasn't they living together? I don't know. Were they living together? I mean, I could see them at least being like, I could pretty sure she had a toothbrush in that bitch. Like,
yeah, she probably had a key to his place.
Probably. Like, I mean, for my thing is for a man to propose, like,
yeah, you got at that point, you had to have had a key to my house.
You had to have something, like, because I'm not proposing to nobody that I don't trust.
At least the alarm code or something, like,
right?
Yeah, you got an alarm code or a password to something at that point.
Oh God, like, so, like, I'm not gonna get into a relationship until I feel as though I see that you actually want this relationship and not a relationship.
Yeah,
like,
I definitely were at that point.
Yeah, like, because I mean, I'm not wasting time. Like, and
I'll waste time. I'm very patient.
So it's all right. So I don't want to say wasting time like that, because I think spending time with someone, even if y'all don't necessarily get there, like, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
but that's mutual time spent. Yeah. I'm willing to exchange this time currency with you. That I don't look at that as wasting time. But if I'm telling you what I want and what you want is not meeting up, then why are we doing this?
Oh no, I got time, because again, it takes, everybody's learning curve is different. So Facts. I got time to get, like, I can't fault you for something you don't know.
Facts.
I've never done that. If you don't know it, I can't fault you for it. But once I tell you and you acknowledge it, or you say you understand, now at any point in time I can fault you. So there's time to change, and even then it takes a minute for people to gather their thoughts and get, like, you really want to be able to give me said type of time or whatever it is,
right?
Or can you supply what I'm asking for? Maybe you got to take you a minute to get there. Take all the time you need if you're gonna try. But then at some point you feel like I can't do it. All right, cool. Then you can't do it. I at least give you a fair shake. I'm cooling.
Yeah, right.
I've never been a pressing person. You know me, I'm on the number line. I'm 0.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I just didn't, like, when I have my doubts about the situation, and it wasn't so much the doubts, it was just like, there was, I mean, fuck it.
Do you actively, sorry, we don't mean to cut you off, but do you like, if you have your doubts about something, do you let it play out, or do you actively try to correct it?
So, I mean, I addressed the doubt, or addressed, not the doubt, the concern. Because I don't want to say it was doubt, it was a concern that.
I don't speak it up.
Huh?
I don't think I wouldn't speak. I mean, for me, usually I don't speak it up. I just let it kind of like play out, because I feel like that's. Is it doubt? Is the question, is it doubt, or am I being insecure in this moment?
So, all right. So that's why I'll say the situation. So the situation was the girl, she basically was a lesbian for years. And like her last relationship was her child's father. Last relationship with a guy was child's father. She had been in
gay bitch straight. Shout out to you.
That's funny as fuck. So she felt different about me because she pursued. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, she pressed.
She was aggressive.
Nigga, I mean, aggressive. I mean, but she was cool. Like, I mean, I'm okay with that because, one, I know that it's mutual. Like, if I'm like, all right, if I'm feeling you too, then it's mutual. Because I'm not the type to bug anybody. Shit, I don't bug you, nigga. I would need to talk to you, and I'd be like, I'll leave that nigga alone. Like,
and I feel like which we've discussed before. That's definitely, like, that's my issue. Like, I feel like I'm a bother, so I don't bother people.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think you could ever bother me though.
I can say the same to you, but you still don't do it. Like, so
That's
again, but I actively feel like at times, like, yeah, I feel like I'm bothering people.
Yeah, I feel that way too, and like especially if I got like something going on in my head, like I don't want to put that burden on you.
Yeah,
like you already going through shit, like so I don't want to add more shit to it. Like people, especially kind of like now, when people like, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Like I'm cool.
Yeah, I could complain, but I'm not. Like, all that type of shit. Like everybody has something to complain about. Is that old? What's that old equalism? What's that word? Whatever. That old saying where you'd be like, yeah, if you put all your troubles in a bucket, somebody else put all their troubles in a bucket, you'll take your bucket back. That's all.
I ain't never heard that, nigga. That's
it's one of the old sayings, something like that.
All I know is 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it, nigga. All I know, nigga. All I know about a bucket and bucket hats, nigga. I miss my nigga Bucky. My nigga Bucky. Bucky gone. Yeah, I'm sorry about Bucky. Bucky was a denim Indians hat, but it was custom made by Lou himself. Shout out to Lou, man.
Shout out to Lou. Hey Lou, if you watching this, we gotta link up. I got my leg idea ready, and it's dope.
We should do like a day where like we should book him.
What, a live tattoo day? Watch me get tattooed on one.
That'd be hard. Cause it only will take him that long. That nigga quick, bro. Like, that'd be hard. Have like an interview session with nigga tattooing you. That'd be hard. Lou, I'm recording this and sending it to you so you could be like, all right, nigga, what we doing that? Because that's gotta happen. But like, all right, so she was I guess you could say she a lesbian, and we had our thing going on. She wanted to be in a relationship with me, and my concern was, well, how do I know this ain't like a fling for you? Like, how do I know later down the line you can be like, I really don't like men or like that. I really want to go back to women. And her answer was, that's not gonna happen because how I feel about you. Maybe 2 months later, I love you, but I really like women. Like, I really love women.
I feel like that's the most. I hate that statement.
And we've talked.
I love you, but clearly that's not a lot of love. If a but follows that, ain't a lot of love there. I love you, but I like her. So that like is like, what, bitch?
She said, I love you, but I love women. Like, I don't see myself with a man. I want to be with a woman. I was like, all right. I mean, I ain't mad at you. Shit, I totally understand. I want to be with a woman too. So I definitely get it.
You're like, man, me neither. What a coincidence.
Right. That's just funny. Shout out to La Cam. And I mean, I ain't go like I guess because I kind of was already prepared for it. It didn't really take me out that hard. Plus, I'm not gonna say it was a 1 foot in, 1 foot out for me, but it was like I gotta know that I could be comfortable in your house, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know? Like, I mean, I understand, you like women and I got titties, so it works out. But I still understand, like, traction is a thing. Yeah. Like, and that's one thing that it was another girl that, she was very interested in me, but she wasn't my idea of beauty.
But attraction doesn't stop. Again, it's essentially, you need to be sued for wasting time.
What up, Treese? What up, Mel?
What up?
Treese. Shout out to Treese, man. She wanted the judges in the ring.
Let's say I get with somebody, boom, and there's girls. I'm like, all right, I'm still gonna be attracted to other women.
Right.
She's still gonna be attracted to other guys. Like,
right.
I've always said, my job in a relationship is to actively turn people down. And her and whoever you're dating, they're supposed to do the same. And single people, their job is to tempt us. That's what they're supposed to do. Like, it's just what you're supposed to do. It's part of it. Like, it's not like, oh, you get with such and such, and they just gotta become ugly. Like, that shit would be too easy,
right? And see, so for me, like I'm not gonna say the girl was ugly. It just wasn't my idea of beauty. This is not the same girl I'm talking about. Clearly, she was cool. She was dope. Like, you know, I mean, I ain't gonna say like her.
You liked her insides.
I like the type of person she was. She was a very nice person. You could tell she had good intentions.
It's okay. You just wasn't attracted to her.
I was not attracted to her. That's why I said she was not my idea of beauty.
So she was ugly. You're just this is you sugarcoating. This is me being me. She was ugly, and it's okay. She was ugly to you. Your POV of her was not attractive.
Like I said, she was not my idea of beauty.
Ugly.
So we could be friends, and I'm not gonna
you hit her, we could be friends.
I'm not gonna lead you on to let you think like, oh, this could be a thing. No, because I'm not about to waste your time like the person I should be suing for wasting mine.
No, we could be cool. I guess that's. I mean, you ain't gotta waste their time. Y'all can still hang out. What's wrong with hanging out?
I mean, yeah, and that's what I was okay with doing. But like,
so you ain't wasting as long as you ain't taking advantage of her.
Right, which I didn't want to do. Like,
so, what would be taking advantage of her? What would that look like in that scenario, in those type of scenarios for you? What was she?
She would have caked me up if I wanted her to.
Okay, yeah, you would have been taking advantage.
Right.
But wait, okay, so wait, time out. Because I've been having to learn how to let people do things for me.
Which is fine. I mean, that I'm okay with.
Is that not being taken advantage of them? Because like my whole thing is not letting people do shit for me because I don't want nothing. I don't want to hear your mouth on the back end. And I feel like I'm gonna hear your mouth on the back end.
I'm an ain't shit nigga because
I've taken you on 10 dates and you took me on one movie, took me to see one movie, and all of a sudden we get in an argument. I took you to that movie. Like I done took you to dinner 400 times. What are you talking about?
I fell asleep on that goddamn movie, girl.
Like shit like that. It'd be like or like I had to like allowing somebody to buy something for me, and it's like outside of like even on my birthday is sketchy, but I usually try and let it get a pass depending on how much was spent on it. But like allowing somebody to buy something for me is real. Like that's me really trying to be outside of my comfort zone. So like how does you like what do you equate to? Like is that not still being like taking advantage of somebody?
So I mean, I feel like taking advantage of somebody is asking for the things, knowing that they're going to give them to you, and not
asking directly or indirectly.
I feel like it's the same. Actually, if you asking indirectly, it's kind of worse because you manipulating them.
Not true, because we're having a genuine conversation, and it's just like, oh,
if you mention you like something and they buy it for you, that's not.
You can still.
I mean, if I keep mentioning it,
like, turn it down. No, because again,
I mentioned something. I really could use this Xbox.
Man, right? It's just like because if we have a conversation, it's still like, yeah, man, I'm still need to get this Xbox. A month later, man, still ain't get this Xbox. You know, I'm supposed to be doing this and this. I had to pay for these tires. Oh man, I was gonna get this Xbox and and it's just conversation. I don't mean go out and buy it, but it's technically but in a way, that's how we learn how we give gifts. How we learn. Oh, she been mentioning these shoes for the last couple months that she wanted these shoes.
Yeah,
and she was gonna get them, but they went on sale. That she had the money when they went on sale, and then she didn't want to spend retail price for it, yada, yada, yada. And her birthday roll around. You're like, I'm going to buy her these shoes. I mean, so it's like, where's that line?
I think that's a gift. Like she's just talking about it.
But again, a gift is a gift. And somebody's gifting you $3,000. Are you going to take shit down? But at the same time, you could be using these people. I'm just saying, like, I get you when you say asking, yeah, like, hey, can I have $1,000?
Right.
Like,
and then and then get the $1,000 and then ask for another 1,000, or you gave me 1,000, let me get 1,500 this time. Like,
I mean, it's weird because it's like if somebody like, it's just like, all right, so like my thing is like, don't tell me you're gonna do something for me, then, because everybody love to tell me, oh, I'm hard to give gifts for because I'll say something I want and then like I'll go buy it because that's how you supposed to do it.
Like, I nigga manifested that shit, nigga.
I mean, because if I said I wanted something, then like, all right. And if especially if I got the spare cash to do it, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go buy it. Boom, done. Like I wanted the Xbox, and I bought the Xbox. Where am I supposed to wait for you to get it? And then I don't want to be that, like I don't want to be nagging, like, hey, remember you said you're gonna give me that Xbox,
right?
Like I don't want that. Like I feel weird doing that type of shit. So I'd be like, yeah, if I mention I want the Xbox, and then I guess you got till I go get it myself, and it's just gonna be like,
better give me some games, bitch.
Like, Right? Like I don't know I don't know where's that line at for me for like
Yeah.
am I using someone or not, because I don't like asking for shit.
Yeah.
And I can't, it's weird for me to accept shit from people because it'd be like I feel like you're going to complain about it later. Like
Yeah.
why are you giving me this is the question.
Yeah.
Do you genuinely want me to have it, or are you trying to do this to like build brownie points?
Yeah, right. That's funny. I was actually, so when 2K22 came out, I was talking to the first Indiana. And she was
Shout out to these nicknames. I had to thought we gonna talk about that after this.
So she was like, I'm gonna buy you the new 2K because I know like you've been talking about it, like you want it, blah blah. She like, so when it dropped, she knew when it dropped, she didn't buy it, so I bought it. And
yeah, I see the argument. I see the argument, and that's where I end up at all the time.
I'm not about that. So you gonna buy the 2K? Like, like I'm not doing that.
I give you a week. Maybe you need to get your funds back. But at the same time, I can't really give you a week because like you knew it was coming. Why ain't you like $20? $20 one week, $20 the next week.
I mean, she probably could have bought it.
Boom, done.
She probably could have sent me the money for it, but I'm not about to ask for it. You see that I bought it? Well, I said I was gonna buy it for you. Here go the bread.
It's I feel like people just don't know how to. I'm not gonna say women, just people just know how to utilize those type of things. Because like if I said I want to do something, and you said you were going to do it for me, then do it. I guess like we're adults now. We don't have to sit here and play around. Like, all right, I wanted this. You said you was going to get it for me. Well, I had like, especially like, I mean, go back to the Xbox thing. Like especially the Xbox when they first came out. Like them shits was like fucking unicorns. Like you can get it. Like so it's like. If you told me you was going to give me one, but you couldn't get one, but I had the opportunity to get one, I'm fucking buying.
I'm getting it. And then like you could still give me the money for it. Like if you want to say you pay for it, like right. See this one. Me and this nigga think alike, man.
It's weird. Like I can't. I mean, it's just like though on the back end of that, like I just can't. I can't allow myself to like I want something, I'm gonna go get it. Essentially, like if you say you want to do it, like yeah, but then put the same effort into it. Like I feel like people don't put effort into it because it's not for them. Like if you want, like if this was your Xbox, you'd have went and got it. Like if this is something you wanted, you would have made sure you got it like now because I wanted you kind of lax the days ago. I'll get it next week. Next week come, I'll get it in 2 more weeks. Like nah, I wanted that shit 3 weeks ago. Like so right. now I'm waiting. I could have bought it 3 times over now or whatever the item is, and it's like just go get this shit myself.
Facts. That's definitely a fact. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with people doing stuff for me, like the one that I was just talking about that I'm not about to take advantage of. Like,
it's still hard for me to ask people for help.
Let me take you out and all this stuff. Okay, I mean, we can go out, like, but like you ain't gotta pay. Like I'm if
she actually paying.
Like we could Dutch, we could do whatever. Like especially if you know it's like I'm not trying to
treat me like a bad bitch.
Especially like if you know I'm not trying to like go down that route. Like you trying to show me what you could do for me, which is cool. But if I'm telling you that like this ain't,
so you don't deserve a free meal.
I definitely take a free meal. Please give me a free meal. But I mean I'm just not about to. Every time we go out, she's like, no, let me pay. Like, okay, that's cool. I appreciate you. But, we ain't gotta, like, it ain't gotta be that, especially since, it's not like that. And obviously there's women that, accept that type of thing. In most cases, because they're like, they know, all right, well, shit, you paying for it, you ain't, which is cool. I mean, as a man, kind of sort of.
ain't nobody open their purse for me. Like hell yeah, treat me. Let me get that ribeye.
Which is the best cut of steak in my opinion.
Yes, I agree. Nice marbling. Let me stop.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Love me a good ribeye. You hear that, girl?
All right, nigga. Be a ribeye at your house.
Right. Whole case.
But like, I don't know. I'm still again. I'm confident who I am. Essentially, I know what I want. I know all that type of shit. So it's just like, you gotta learn. Like I'm learning my flaw is to allow people to do stuff for me, but at the same time, how they try to mask shit and like, oh, I was trying to do that for you. No, you weren't. I know how to decipher that shit out.
Yeah. See, my flaw is like I give space. and I don't think it's a flaw. But when it comes to a reason why I think it's a flaw is because that space can make them feel like unwanted. So but I'm not gonna bug you. I can't. I guess it's against my nature to for you to be able to say this nigga thirsty because he texting me every 5 seconds.
See, that's my issue. Like, I don't want, if we're having dope conversation, I love to talk to you all day. Whoever I'm with, I love to be around. I can be around you and talk to you all day.
If it's a dope ass, yeah.
I don't need to because I understand life goes on. Nor do I get upset if you can't because you're busy because you got stuff going on. My issue is like I don't get the courtesy on the back end. Like I don't get the same courtesy when like, all right, I'm lasting I could talk to you all day, every day, but then today is the day I can't, and now it's a problem. Or you're being inconsistent now. Like that's bullshit. Like I just had a busy day today. Like I can sit here and talk to whoever. And granted, I'm especially if I'm comfortable. Yeah, we Gucci, we vibing. If I ain't, fuck it. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
But at the end of it, it's like you can't fault me for. Like if you like something, you like it. Like why can't you? You want to be around it. Cool. I don't fault nobody. Like any girl, I can never fault. Like the clingy aspect, that's stupid to me. Like if you like somebody, you want to be around it. Like if you like something, you want to go there. It's your favorite restaurant for a reason. Like those types of things. Like you don't have to eat it every day, but like you could. That's the thing, because you could. Like if I could be around you every day, I would, but I can't. So duh. Like it's those type of shits, and then it'd be like. The same thing where people, I feel, merch coming soon, in my opinion, that like when you dealing with people who be like, oh, that person is clingy, I can't, and they clingy too much, but they be like, all right, so then why you want somebody who don't want to be around you? Why you want somebody who don't want to talk to you? Because then at that point, it's something else there's something else they look for, in my opinion, something else they're looking for out of you that's not you. Like this person don't want to spend time with me, but when we go out to eat, because I'm covering the bill. You don't want me that you don't want to pull up and just chill, but you can invite me to your birthday because I'll buy you a gift or like that type of shit. Like you want the monetary
monetary things.
Yeah, you want that type of stuff, but not me. All that type of shit is.
Shout out, what up, Tev? Shout out to Tev, man. Hey, nigga, you all right?
It's those types of things where it'd be like,
you sure?
But like full circle, like Shorty, like Lori Harvey, like she got money, but that romance aspect is kind of like he gave her that because that's what he was supposed to do, and she got it. Was like, all right, cool. And he's like, okay, well, she's giving me what I want, stuff I need. I want to marry her. Let's get married. Nah.
Whoever that caller was, call back. We got a couple more minutes. But I agree with that. Like, so I'll use this scenario for Valentine's Day. I did kind of like a hold on, we got a caller. Thank you for calling the Graber Machine Tool Hotline. Caller, who is this?
Is this Redline?
This is Redline Radio.
This is Chara Upshaw, the comedian.
Hey.
What's going on? This down in the background.
Yeah. We doing the echo thing. So turn this down. Turn the content down. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I heard a lot about y'all too.
Oh, say word.
And I was just tuning into y'all show, and I like y'all conversation.
I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks.
Appreciate that.
You said too.
And y'all topics, like I'm a fan.
Okay. How long you been watching? This your first episode?
This is my third episode watching, but I watch you, Jin, Marquand. I watch different people on here.
Okay. Oh, well, we definitely appreciate a loyal listener.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely appreciate the love.
You said you're a comedian. We're gonna have to get you on. Come talk some shit with us.
Yes, I am. I've been in the game going on 3 months.
Hey.
3 months, and I don't.
You still
I got
your
a show
rookie.
with Ebony Timberlake on the 13th of this month.
Hey, that's at the Exotic.
No, it's on 82nd, East 82nd, Cleveland, Ohio, June 13th. It's a fire lineup.
Who else on that lineup? I think Raquan on that lineup.
Marquand is on the lineup. I want to say Tyrone is on the lineup.
That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. So how you've been doing comedy for 3 months? What made you get into it?
One of my coworkers put me on with Kenny After Dark.
Okay.
And he had me do a couple minutes at Skeets.
Hey.
And when I did the show at Skeets, I had a standing ovation, so I ran with there.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
On your first one?
That's
Yes.
fire. That's lit. That's lit. That's how you know you're supposed to be doing this. So relating to the topic.
So on the comedy thing on June 13th is Ratchet Pete, Bill Stone, Precious, Martin Malloy, and Mero, Marquand, and me.
Shout out MR. Shout out everybody on that card. That's your card. That's hard. That's a nice little card right there.
Yeah, Comic Strip Monday.
Oh, it's a Monday too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be hard. So what time the show start?
The show starts at 7 p.m. Well, the doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 9 p.m.
Yep, that sounds like they actually spaced that out right. That's exactly what happens in black comedy shows. You'll find that out real soon. You will find that out.
Then I also have a show on Friday as well at the Southgate Lanes.
Hey.
And I'll be opening up for 2 major comedians. So that's going to be fun.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Well,
I'm trying to...
My bad. Go ahead. You trying to?
No, I'm trying to get experience like y'all got it. I'm trying to learn from y'all because y'all fire out there.
Oh, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you got a standing ovation on your first time, you gotta be fired.
You got some talent there.
You gotta be fired. But I did want to ask, something pertaining to the the topic we was talking about today, as far as one, I'm gonna just ask you this question: Where is your place of peace?
Where's my place of peace?
Your place of peace. Like
in a tub.
Ooh.
In a tub.
Mm-hmm.
Warm water. With nothing, so no sound. Just a peaceful mind.
I'm sorry I gave you sound on you when you said no sound, but I felt it. It was I had to hit the button because I felt it, like, kind of just in your moment. You got bubbles, you got candles lit.
Yes.
Rose petals.
And it's just like with the door closed, the aroma going, and you get to clear your mind and soak in water. Like, it's a peaceful place. Now, if you got holes in your bathroom floor, it's gonna be a problem.
It's nothing like a clean body. One of my other places of peace is when you fresh out the shower, butt ass naked in your bed, some fresh clean sheets.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Well, I definitely
no carpet burn.
Well, usually, I do 2 hours, but I do have a show myself tonight at the Front Street Social. It's in Berea, it's 107 Front Street, Berea, Ohio. So I'm about to actually go off here at 7. So I definitely appreciate you calling in and appreciate you listening and watching all the shows on Redline here. So we appreciate you a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yes, and I will tune in some more, and hopefully I get to meet you soon in person.
Yes, that will happen probably sooner than you think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get her up here.
So, but we definitely gonna let you.
Well, y'all have a wonderful evening. I hope your show be filled with blessings.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. Matter of fact, before you leave, tell them where they can find you so they could, tune in to you.
Well, on Friday, I will be at Southgate Lanes for the Grown and Sexy. It's going to be a powerful show. And then on the 13th, I have another show. It's at Comic Strip Monday at 4703 East 82nd Street, Cleveland, Ohio. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 9 p.m. And then we have a Father's Day lineup. And Sev is the one who's producing it. The lineup is Jen Jen. Who else on the show? We're with the Beard.
Yep.
Tyrone, me, Ebony got jokes. Timbuktu.
Yep.
Is that you?
That's me.
So I will get to meet you.
Yes,
Queen
you will.
Patty, Derek Lamont, I holla.
Yeah, that's a fire lineup. That's a fire lineup. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We are about to cut the show so I can make it to the show. So y'all have
All right.
Thank you for calling in. Y'all have a great night, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to TimbukTuesday. All right, Louis. Love you, man.
All right. Love you too. We out.
Bye.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah.